welcome. You may be aware Fox News has sacked Tucker Carlson, the second most popular presenters, for reasons not quite clear at the moment, but the statement I'm going to show you very, very shortly highlights a few things that it might be, and it seems that it is quite significant and has put Tucker Carlson on the warpath.
And I do believe that we have rotten politics, and I'm not using that as an exaggeration.
And it's already backfiring. Apparently, Fox News have actually lost 50% of its viewership overnight, and Tucker Carlson hasn't faded away into obscurity, hasn't stayed silent. He's actually put a video out on Twitter that's currently sitting at higher views than his actual show used to get. So Streisand effect, isn't it, everyone? When you tear out a man's tongue, you're not proving him a liar, you're only telling the world that you fear what he might say. Have a listen to what he says.
Good evening, it's Tucker Carlson. One of the first things you realize when you step outside the noise for a few days is how many genuinely nice people there are in this country. Kind and decent people, people who really care about what's true, and a bunch of hilarious people also, a lot of those. It's got to be the majority of the population, even now. So that's heartening. The other thing you notice when you take a little time off is how unbelievably stupid most of the debates you see on television are. They're completely irrelevant. They mean nothing. In 5 years, we won't even remember that we had them. Trust me, as someone who's participated. And yet at the same time, and this is the amazing thing, the undeniably big topics, the ones that will define our future, get virtually no discussion at all. War, civil liberties, emerging science, demographic change, corporate power, natural resources. When was the last time you heard a legitimate debate about any of those issues? It's been a long time. Debates like that are not permitted in American media. Both political parties and their donors have reached consensus on what benefits them, and they actively collude to shut down any conversation about it. Suddenly, the United States looks very much like a one-party state. That's a depressing realization, but it's not permanent. Our current orthodoxies won't last. They're brain dead. Nobody actually believes them. Hardly anyone's life is improved by them. This moment is too inherently ridiculous to continue, and so it won't. The people in charge know this. That's why they're hysterical and aggressive. They're afraid. They've given up persuasion. They're resorting to force. But it won't work. When honest people say what's true, calmly and without embarrassment, they become powerful. At the same time, the liars who've been trying to silence them shrink, and they become weaker. That's the iron law of the universe. True things prevail. Where can you still find Americans saying true things? There aren't many places left, but there are some, and that's enough. As long as you can hear the words, there is hope.
In regards to truth will always win out, I think more and more people honest people are actually speaking out, and it's breaking the narrative, and that's why they're getting more and more and more desperate. To the extent of sacking one of the best presenters in America, one of the most profitable presenters in America. On top of that, you could actually transpose everything that he's just said over to the once Great Britain, couldn't he? Uni-party, tick. Governed by the oligarchs, tick. Not listening to the people, tick. Full of liars, tick. See what I mean? Glad to know your opinion. Let me know what you think. Stay sane. See you on the next one.